body game will change your dating life. I've been on a couple of dates this past week, and it really makes me reflect on how things used to be, how women used to look at me, how they used to treat me, the bullshit I used to put up with. And now it's just like, man, I ain't got time for that shit at all. And 2 days ago, I had a chick come over. I went out with her twice, talked on the phone with her. She comes over, we watch a movie, you know, try to get a little spicy. We make out for a little bit, and then I try to, take it to that next level. And she's like, I don't do stuff. I'm like, what do you mean you don't do stuff? Like, you've never done stuff in your life before? And she's like, no, I've done stuff before, but not on the first couple meetups. And just off of that, I'm just like, okay, cool, I'm good on you. I'm good on you. You know, because there's plenty of women to go around. I'm not gonna waste my time with you when you over here trying to play patty cake. Because this chick done told me in the past that she's had flings and stuff like that. So she's like, why you think I'm finna wait around for you? Like, why is you trying to put the coochie up here? Like, stop playing games. And I think a lot of guys that aren't on body games, they will deal with a chick like that. Yeah, when you ain't got no chicks attracted to you, when you ain't got no type of chicks trying to get at you, dog, you'll deal with some bullshit like that where she's like holding the coochie hostage and you got to do all this extra shit to impress this chick. But it's like when you actually feel like you're impressive, when you feel like you're that guy, you're not gonna do all that extra goofy shit, dog. And I told a story a while ago, maybe 10 months ago, when I went out with a chick 4 times and she was like, she come over to the crib and she's like, we never had a dinner date. And I'm like, what you mean we ain't never had a dinner date? Like, okay, like that's the price of your coochie? You gotta go on a dinner date? It's not like, oh, I'm attracted to this guy, I wanna sleep with. It's like, no, you never took me out on dinner. It's like, shawty, we went out 4 times. I'm not finna bullshit with you anymore, And then she hit me with like, oh, well, next time we gotta make it a surprise. I'm just like, I don't have time for that shit, dog. And even that girl I was talking to like 10 months ago, she was down to come over and get smashed, but at that point, it's like, I don't even want to sleep with you anymore. I don't. This girl 2 days ago, it's like, after she hit me with the like, oh, I don't do stuff. Okay, then don't do anything at all. Cool, fine by me. But you're not gonna see me again, because I don't have to bullshit with you. Now, if I was overweight, if I had titties, if I had a gut, I'd probably keep trying to follow up with her. I'd probably keep trying to impress her. But it's just like, dog, now I don't have time for that shit, dog. I have women treat me way too good to be waiting around and bending over backwards. It's like, dog, I'm not doing that shit now. I had a chick over last night. It's just like, once you play these games and you trying to hold a coochie hostage, it's like, it's just on to the next, dog. And I get it, some chicks try to build a more meaningful connection and stuff like that. But then there's also a lot of chicks that like, they just like trying to get money out of you. Oh, he didn't spend enough. Like, you low key like setting yourself up to be a prostitute. Like when the chick hit me with like, oh, we never went on a dinner date. It's just like, what the fuck I look like to you? And I'm not even against taking chicks out for lunch or dinner or whatever. But when she doesn't want to sleep with me because we didn't go out for dinner, like that's when I'm like, good on you. Like, you're not here for the right reasons. You here for, oh, I want a free meal, I want some good experience. You ain't trying to get to know me. So I'm not even gonna waste my time with you. Especially when a chick, you done had flings in the past, you let me know about it. And now you trying to act like you not, oh no, I don't do stuff on the first couple links. It's like, you done did stuff on the first couple links before. And that's what I realized, once you get on body game, dog, once you become more attractive, like, you only want the woman's best. Now, everybody wants the woman's best, but that's the only thing you'll take. A lot of dudes is going through hell from their chicks because your chick doesn't look at you like you that guy. That's why she treats you like shit. That's why there's so many guys going like MGTOW and shit like that, and they just complain about their woman because your woman don't truly desire you like that. Like, I only want to deal with women that are highly interested in me, that want to sleep with me. Like the chick, like after she told me, oh, I don't do stuff, she asking me, do you have any thoughts about that? I'm like, I don't have any thoughts at all. What, I'm supposed to be mad or something? If you don't want to sleep with me, you don't want to sleep with me. I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't even want to sleep with you anymore because you don't want to sleep with me. So I'm good on shawty. You don't have anything to talk about at this point, I'm not finna bullshit and waste my time and waste your time. But see, a lot of guys, they get in the long-term relationships with chicks, and the chick doesn't truly desire you, so now she's requesting all this other shit from you. These chicks that like, oh, you didn't do this, now we not having sex. No, I only want to sleep with women that want to sleep with me. If you playing all these bullshit games like, oh, you gotta do this, oh, you haven't done this, oh, we need to go on a trip, I'm not dealing with that shit. But see, a lot of these chicks that take the safer option, these overweight guys, these fat guys, she'll date a guy like that long term because he's a safer pick, because she's not worried about him cheating, because she's like, hell, most of these chicks don't want to sleep with my man anyways. Chicks be knowing that shit, dog. And that's why you see a lot of these chicks that be with the overweight guys, with the obese guys, they'll turn their man down for sex. But let her deal with the dude that's in shape, that's on his shit. Now she's not trying to turn that man down for sex as much or at all, because she's like, well, my man can get a whole bunch of chicks out here. So I know if I'm not doing my part on sleeping with my man, he might step out on me. Then she gonna put that coochie on you, man. So I feel like, man, if a chick is turning you down, she not even interested in you like that. And you know, I get it, like long-term relationships, like sometimes, you know, something's stressful, you're not in the mood. I understand that. But there's like way too many sexless marriages and shit like that. Like, I could never, dog. I could never. Like, dudes be dealing with chicks, she's not putting the coochie on you, and she's telling you you can't sleep with any other women. You committed to a chick that don't even want to sleep with you. I'm not doing that bullshit. And that's why a lot of times when these chicks play games like, oh, no, I have to be on this many dates, and you know, I don't really like to try to sleep with chicks on a first date. That's just me, though. I like to have some type of connection, some type of conversation flowing. That's not to say I haven't done it, but I just prefer, you know, second, third date, that's when we try to take it to the next level. But I get people move at different paces and stuff like that. But I feel like, man, if you done slept with a dude quick in the past and you had true desire, like, I only want that woman with true desire. I don't want the woman that I have to, like, keep trying to build her interest. I don't have time for that bullshit, man. And I realize, like, once you get on body game, once you become more attractive, like, you don't put up with the goofy shit as much. You quick to cut a chick off, dog, because you don't need that shit. You know, 2 nights ago, talking to her, next night talking to a different chick, dog. You just keep that shit pushing. I don't have to deal with that, you know? I only want to sleep with women that want to sleep with me, and I don't want to be playing patty cake with a chick for a month or 2 months, 3 months, whatever it may be, to get her to sleep with me. Like, I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm not trying to impress you at all, you know? And I remember I used to get on TikTok a lot, and I talked about this probably a year ago. There's a lady called, like, Canada's dating coach or something like that on TikTok. She pretty much just ripped off Steve Harvey shit, dog. And she be pushing like this 3-month. Mind you, this chick was a stripper, you know, and that shit blows my mind. That shit blows my mind. It's like, how you a stripper? You got married to a trick, got divorced, and I'm pretty sure she got married to another trick, and you're online trying to give dating advice. Like, that blows my mind. You know, and then you ripping off Steve Harvey, and Steve Harvey, he was divorced too. So, like, you know, Steve Harvey be trying to rep other people's kids before he rep his own flesh and blood. That's beyond me, though. But I see the way she's talking. She's like, oh, if a man's really about you, he's gonna wait that 3 months. And it's just like, dog, the only dudes that are gonna wait 3 months is the guys that don't have options. Now, I get it. Some guys are like highly religious. But besides that, dog, motherfuckers ain't waiting 3 months. You dancing on a pole showing your coochie to everybody, but someone's supposed to wait 3 months for that? When there's probably 20, 30 different guys that got it on the first night, now I'm going to wait 3 months to even get a kiss from you. And it's all leverage, dog. It's all bullshit. It's all putting you down here and putting her up here. If she makes you wait around and then you catch feelings and you're connected to her, now you invested all this time and energy into her. By the time you get the coochie, you like, shit, now you might have caught feelings. And that's the whole game with that shit, dog. You know, and the way I look at it, if a chick is making you wait like 3 months, there's no way in hell you should be paying for everything. That's my thing. You know, if you wanted one of these guys that are okay with waiting, like, I'm not waiting, dog. I'll be in the gym. You know, I need to release, and I need a woman to help me with that, dog. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy sex, so it's like, I'm not gonna be waiting no 3 months. You know, but some people, they wanna wait. But if you waiting 3 months, why is you paying for everything? That's my thing, dog. Cause just imagine if you started dating chicks and you was like, oh, I don't pay for women I don't know. You started clutching your wallet like they clutching their coochie. She would think there's something wrong with you. That's pretty much what it is, dog. When these chicks are too concerned about giving the coochie up, but they didn't give it up in the past, that's like a red flag to me. You know, just like a lot of these chicks, they look at you as a red flag if you too stingy with your wallet sometimes. You know, now some chicks be into it though. Sometimes I'll be like, look, I don't be spending a lot of money on women I don't know. Now, if I get to know you good and I like you, then, you know, kind of switch the game up. A lot of chicks be into that type of stuff because they're like, oh damn. They start to value your money more because you kind of make them. You're like, look, I'm not one of these trick ass guys that just likes throwing money at people. Like, I'm not going for that shit. You know, because I talked to women before where they was like, dudes be spending money way too quickly and easily. Like, that shit, they like it, but it's low-key turns them off too, because they're like, why do you feel the need to spend so much money? Like, if you really that guy, you ain't got to be tricking, you know? That's the way I look at it, dog. Even if I had a lot of money, I'm still not gonna be on no trick shit like that, dog. Cause I don't know that chick. So why am I gonna bend over backwards and just waste my money? You know, she gotta earn that. You know, but I don't know, man. Once you get on body game, you really start to look at the shit differently. Once you got options, you stop bullshitting. It's like if she don't want to do anything, cool. But you done got deep ranked now. You know, I was fucking with you. Now it's just like, okay, she trying to use the coochie as leverage. Now I don't mess with her the same way. You know. But man, let me know if y'all done had any experiences like that, how y'all go about it, how your dating life changed once you got on body game, man. Cause I feel like you don't have to put up with that shit, dog. Once you got options, you can move a little different, and dating becomes so easy. You know, it can become so much more, it becomes so much better, dog. You know, and that's why I think a lot of guys, they complain about the dating because they're just not highly desired by women because they're not putting in the work they need to put in. But if you are highly desired, then dog, dating can be very easily. To the point when you get one of these chicks that like trying to bullshit you and play games, you just cut her off quickly. And then you like on to the next. Cause we don't have time for that shit, man. But that's all I got for y'all today. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you haven't. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one.